There's something people get wrong about success. They think it's all about motivation, that spark of energy, that fire in your chest that makes you unstoppable. But here's the truth. Motivation fades. Discipline stays. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going when motivation disappears. Motivation is like a gust of wind. It can push you forward, but never lasts forever. We all know that feeling. You watch a motivational video, you're pumped up, ready to change your life. And then 3 days later, you're back to old habits. Why? Because motivation is emotional, and emotions change. If you depend on how you feel, you'll never be consistent. Think about this. Even the most successful people, athletes, CEOs, creators, don't feel motivated every day. But what separates them from the rest? They've trained their minds to do what must be done, whether they feel like it or not. Discipline is what happens when motivation leaves the room. It's the quiet force that says, "I'll do it anyway." Discipline means showing up. It's doing the hard thing again and again until it becomes normal. It's saying no to short-term comfort so you can build long-term strength. When you wake up early, even when you are tired, that's discipline. When you study when everyone else is out, that's discipline. You see, motivation is a feeling. Discipline is a decision. And decision builds your destiny. Take Kobe Bryant. He was known for his Mamba mentality. Kobe wasn't always motivated, but he was always disciplined. He'd train before sunrise every day, even when no one was watching. That's why he became one of the greatest. Motivation is the spark that lights the fire, but discipline is the wood that keeps it burning. Think about your goals. Losing weight, building a business, mastering a skill. The first few days are exciting. But what about day 50? What about when nobody's watching, when results are slow, when life gets heavy? That's when discipline becomes your best friend. Discipline whispers, "Keep going." Look at David Goggins, a man who pushed past his limits, not because he was motivated, but because he refused to give up. He says it clearly. Motivation is crap. Discipline equals freedom. Every day, he trained his mind to do what others wouldn't. And that's how he transformed his life. So how do you build discipline when motivation is gone? Here are 4 steps that never fail. 1. Start small, stay consistent. Don't try to change your whole life overnight. Start with small habits. Waking up 10 minutes earlier, reading 5 pages a day, exercising for 15 minutes. Small wins create momentum. 2. Create systems, not goals. Goals are about results. Systems are about process. If you focus on showing up every day, results take care of themselves. Remember, success is built on boring consistency. 3. Embrace discomfort. Disgust means walking straight into what you fear. Growth never happens in comfort. Learn to love the struggle, because that's where strength is born. 4. Hold yourself accountable. Discipline thrives under responsibility. Track your habits. Write your goals. Tell someone about your commitments. When you're accountable, your excuses start to shrink. Most people think discipline limits you. They think it's a cage. But in reality, discipline is freedom. When you control your habits, you control your life. When you master your impulses, you master your future. Freedom doesn't come from doing what you want. It comes from doing what's necessary. Think of it like this. The disciplined person wakes early, not because they love mornings, but because they value time. They exercise not not because they always feel like it, but because they know their body is their foundation. They work when others rest, because they are building a life most people will only dream of. Look at Elon Musk, Serena Williams, Cristiano Ronaldo, Steve Jobs. What do they all share? Not just talent, not just motivation, relentless discipline. They built habits so strong that success became inevitable. They didn't wait for perfect days. They created them. And you can too. Start with one small act of discipline today. Tomorrow, do it again. Then again. And again. Before you know it, you'll be unrecognizable. Not because you were motivated, but because you were consistent. Remember this. Motivation is a moment. Discipline is a lifestyle. If you build discipline, you'll never need motivation again. Because when discipline becomes your identity, success becomes your habits. So stop waiting for the feeling. Start doing the work. Because discipline beats motivation every single time.